Hey y'all, it's the Costume Jeweler. We're back at My Style Warehouse. Laurie owns this place. We're back here a second time. I did a video yesterday of a lot of the jewelry. We're going to go in here and look around at some more. There's just so much to look at, including this 8,000 square foot warehouse of home decor that she has. We're going to go in here and check out some more things. I think she's going to do an educational moment with us too. I don't know what subject she's going to talk about, but she's a wealth of information. So if I were you, I would come to St. Pete, Florida, to My Style Warehouse, visit Laurie and her jewelry. The Taj Mahal of jewelry is what I call the videos, just because she has so much. So we're gonna go in here again and see what she's got today. So like I've shown you before, there's drawers of jewelry everywhere. It's on the walls, ceiling to floor. We're gonna open up some of these drawers today and show you inside those. I'm also gonna look for things to pack up for resale on YouTube and eBay, so hit that notification bell. Click all so you don't miss out on live buy it nows of purses and jewelry on my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Come out and visit Laurie's shop in St. Pete and subscribe to the channel. This is one of my favorite pieces right here. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? So these drawers are organized by color. Oh wow. You have the red and pink. Have you ever seen so much jewelry? That is a Betsy Johnson. Look at that. I like digging through the bracelet drawer, but we're gonna go right straight to, look at this beautiful belt. I wanna dig through this a little bit. Look at this. So there's just jewelry hanging from ceiling to floor everywhere. I kind of want to look through here a little bit. To see if we can find anything. There's not going to be a problem finding something for sure. There's so much jewelry here. Hello. Well, come here. Come here. It's a little shopper. How you doing, sweetie? How you doing? She's showing me around the store. She's showing me around her mama's store. Yeah, aren't you? She's the customer greeter. Have all these pearls here. More necklaces on the ceiling. Look at this bag. Look at that. Oh my gosh. How many of y'all love that? Oh my gosh, what is it? It says Glenn Miller for Ann Turk. Look at this, and it's heavy. Beautiful. Beautiful. Lots of belts. If you ladies are looking for belts, Laurie has lots of belts. She has lots of everything. Just come in here and get decked out. You can. There is not anything that you will not find in here. And she organizes the store so that she can help you find things. That way she knows where they are. So all you have to do is ask her for a piece of jewelry, certain pieces of jewelry. She can show you right where they are, whether it's color, designer name. She labels things and gets them ready so that she knows where they are for when you ask for certain things. Looked in here yesterday on the last one and dug around a little bit and found a few brooches that I wanted to bring for resale on the channel. I love looking at the brooches and the bracelets and the rings. That's one of my favorites. I still haven't picked that one up yet though. Zoom in on this one. So the Taj Mahal of jewelry, that's what I call this place. It is definitely a jewelry vacation destination. You don't have to come to Florida to hang out at the beach. Come to Florida to come to this jewelry store. And bring bags because you're going to want to take back a lot of jewelry.
Presents more future. Go on. The lower the temp, the lower your bills. Simple. Plus, Tide Pods are designed for a powerful clean, even in cold. Wow. Cool tip. Get it? Oh yeah. I get it.
If you're looking for rhinestones, you've found the right place. Look at all this. Looks like mother of pearl. Look at that. Mm-mm-mm. Look at this for the fall, guys. Look at this.
But I'm going to start with the worst fakes and then go to the reals and compare and show them.
So if you guys are seeing this video for the first time and not the other ones that I've posted of Laurie's store, she has jewelry from ceiling to floor. Tons of drawers of jewelry everywhere. So she's constantly organizing all of her jewelry. If you're a collector or you're just coming out to shop around and find some things to wear, you will come to the right place coming here. Let's go in here and look around. Oh wow, look at this one. Let me zoom in on that. Look at that. And she said, please excuse her little bit of a mess she's got going right now. She's constantly organizing jewelry. So she has tons, and she's always organizing it. Grouping it in different colors, designer names. Look at these purses here. So you guys need to come out and shop, and feel free to call her at her store also. If there's anything that you see in these videos that you want, she might ship, I don't know. We can ask her when she does her educational moment. So these are all real pearls. Let's see what's in here. So this is a very festive jewelry. Love this necklace here. Some of these are reversible, like this right here is a reversible. So you can wear it like night and day. I think there's another one in here that's reversible. Let's check and see. What is this, though? Ooh, look how pretty this one is. Look how pretty that is. See this necklace here? Watch this. Watch this. It's reversible, completely reversible. And then look at this one. Still love that mother of pearl bracelet. What do we have over here? Ooh, look at this star necklace. Lots of perfume bottles. Vintage purses everywhere. Lots of this is one of my favorites right here. Vintage Dooney. But Laurie has everything, guys. So if you're coming out to shop St. Pete, if you're not coming to Florida for the beach, come on down here to Laurie's in St. Petersburg, Florida. I think you're just going to fall in love with everything because there's so much to look at. So I think we're going to go in here now and see what educational moment Laurie is going to have with us to teach us something about purses or jewelry. I don't know what she's going to have in store, but we're going to go in here and talk to her and see how she's been. She'll give you some information about her store. This piece right here is beautiful too. She'll give you some information about her store. We're going to see what she has to teach us today.
Do it. And it is pewter. It's Alice Seeley, 1998.
So Laurie, we've been looking around your store, shopping.
Say hi to Easy.
Hello, Easy. Hello. He's just looking. He's not camera shy. She is.
She loves attention.
Look at her.
You should see her on my, that's why my jewelry store's named after her.
Uh-oh. Is she going to talk to us?
You can say peekaboo. Hey, baby, can you whisper? Whisper, peekaboo. Peekaboo. Peekaboo.
Uh-oh.
Peekaboo. Can you tell Mommy peekaboo? I love you. Peekaboo. I love you. I love you.
She's like, what's he doing in here?
Yeah, well, she doesn't recognize the camera.
So guys, if you don't know, this is Laurie.
Hey, guys.
She's the owner of this huge 8,000 square foot store. There she went.
Of course, because you're not paying attention to her.
That's right. She wants attention. So Laurie's going to teach us an educational moment.
So I want to start this by saying I am in no way, shape, or form an expert, an authority, anything when it comes to Louis Vuitton. Everything I've learned trial and error over 40 years of mistakes, good purchases, bad purchases, and so on. So, but I will start by showing you some really terrible ones. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cop a squat because I'm old. And first thing when you look at the Louis Vuittons, you could look actually at the color. You see the green in this brown? That's not a color that should be on a Louis Vuitton purse. See this tan? That's not a color either. Now, this is much closer to the right color. And the hardware, this is an expensive copy. It's a good copy. So the first thing you're going to do when you look at your Louis Vuitton, right, is really examine it. Because the reason Louis Vuittons are worth so much money and the reason they hold their value is they're perfect. They do not leave the store unless they're perfect. So look at this and see if you can tell me what you think is wrong with it. Everybody look. Take a really good look at that side. Take a really good look at this side. And what's the first thing that's going to jump out at you? Anybody? CJ?
Well, most people would say the fabric's upside down.
Exactly. Louis Vuitton would never have their fabric upside. It starts out right, and then it curves upside down. So, bing, bing, bing. Now, a lot of times people look for this, and they look for the Louis on the knobs, and it looks like it's sewn. It's really not, because if it was sewn, it would go through into the interior. The other thing you're going to see is that when you're looking at a Louis Vuitton, anytime you see something like that, it will be matched up. It'll be a perfect match. So this...
Well, what do you think on when we're saying the back of the fabric's upside down? I know when I've been looking in the past, people will say that the reason that is, that doesn't indicate it's a fake Louis Vuitton, because the reason that is Louis will take one cut of fabric. They don't do two pieces that they splice together, and that's why the back is upside down.
Well, Louis Vuitton is not going to have the back of any of their stuff not perfect. I can promise you that. They're never going to have their fabric upside down. Or at least I've never seen one. This is the 2001 Louis Vuitton book. And if you really like Louis Vuittons, you should go to the store and really familiarize yourself with it. But the other telltale sign of a fake Louis Vuitton is that, okay, see how that's there and there's no match to it? That's there and there's no match to it. You see the design is cut through the center? Louis will never do that. This is a closer of what it would look like. But the other thing that Louis Vuitton will never do, and if you notice, the fabric is going in the right direction on all sides on this. That's why I said it's a better copy, because the fabric is going in the right directions. Also, there's no truly obvious LV, except for right here. Okay, this is another thing Louis will never do. They're never going to have their initials in a seam like that. Because it's always going to be perfect. It's going to be lined up perfect. It's going to look perfect. See, if you look at this picture, see how perfect it's lined up? And then see how perfect it's matched down the side?
Yes.
The other thing that you'll notice, so colors, not great, maybe a little better. It's got the markings, it's got the Louis on the rings of the grommets, and it's got the tag in here as well. It's got the suede fabric, so you'd think, well, but when you open up this, and it's got it on the hardware as well, but they would never have it almost unfinished like that on the back without it saying it on the back too. And then the other thing is going to be, again, where your Louis are in your seams and nothing is matched up. They're perfectionists when they make their product. People look at see how it goes there and then the Louis going in here. It's a good fake. It's a better fake than those, but it's still a fake. So I bought this about 40 years ago from a very reputable consignment store in Nashville, and they assured me they had authenticated it. It was a little makeup bag, and it looked great. They promised me it was real, it was authenticated, they'd taken it to the store, but Louis never glues their stuff in. A Louis is not going to be glued like that. Everything is hand-stitched. Everything is immaculate. They're going to make sure that their product is the best product. Now, this is a real Louis Vuitton, and the Louis is in the seam, so you would have thought it's not a real Louis, but I took this to the Louis Vuitton store because it needs new wheels, and they wanted $800 to put new wheels on it. So I thought I might not do that. And then the handle fell off when I was leaving. But this is a very, very, very old one. And that may be why they've improved. They put in security numbers. They did match it up. Yeah. They put in security numbers now. You know, you can actually get online. When you get a Louis Vuitton, a real one, it should have sewn in, and this is one of mine. There should be a number that you could really actually look up.
Okay.
and it will tell you. So also, this one is real. It did break. I need to take it back to the store, but it's been so worn I'm embarrassed to. Look at the quality in the zipper. Do you see this? You see the quality? This one's been authenticated. I've had it to the Louis Vuitton store before for cleaning. And as you can see, it's a very well-loved one. The other thing you're going to notice about Louis Vuitton is I'm going to show you a brand new one that I haven't carried or used yet. So, see how light that fabric is?
Mm-hmm.
And so you'd look at this one and say, wow, that could look, it's light, and it does start light. What Louis do is the oil in your hands and the oil in your skin patinas it. So the handles get darker with age like this. The bottoms get darker. The more you touch it, you have lotion on, you have perfume on, you're using it. That it changes this color and darkens it. So somebody may say, oh, well, this looks great. Yeah, it could be a brand new Louis Vuitton. And it could be. You know, you're looking at it, you're examining it, what's in it? The lock. See, I've still got the lock in it. Never used this.
Well, and the hardware color on that's awful light, too. Is that normal for, this is not real, is it?
No, it is not real. Let's look at the real one. Can you see that yellowness to the lock?
Yeah, it's a lot lighter.
It's a lot lighter. And then if you take this hardware and you put it by that hardware, also, I'll be honest with you, the perfection of the rivets, and I know it says Louis Vuitton, and you guys got to understand that bootleggers and counterfeiters are really good at what they do. I mean, it's billions and billions and billions of dollars they're putting into this counterfeiting. But look at the perfection. Look at the beauty of when it's real compared to, you could barely read that. It doesn't look like it's stamped very deep into the metal. So look at this zipper. It feels cheap. Like if you look at that zipper to this zipper, see the difference in the color too? And you see how this is raised? You see that's raised? You see that's embossed. That's stamped into the metal, not raised on the metal. So there's so much to this, and everybody's out to make money and to make your money. So this is a really good copy. The rivets look better. It looks, I open it up and it's suede. It's got the cell phone, the zipper. It's stamped made in France. It doesn't have the serial number, but sometimes they had hidden the serial numbers. Sometimes they could be in little pockets and stuff. You could always Google, if you know the name of the style of purse, where the serial number would be. This is also, I was sold this one as a real one. See how it's raised? Granted, I bought it a long time ago. See how it's raised? And then it's got the Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France, right in it. It's got a beautiful inside lining. And the crazy thing is, so see the gold hardware? Why would these be silver? So even though it was a good copy and I was fooled a long time ago, I mean, look how perfect it is. It's all matched up. Looks really good. Louis down in it. See how these are matched? These are matched. These are matched. That's matched. That's matched. It's a very good quality fake, but it's still a fake. So this is what a real one looks like. So if you can see the difference in the brown fabric.
Are these the same ones?
This is the, it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? This is what they copied this.
Mm-hmm.
But you can just see the difference in the stamping on it. And then this one has my number right there.
Yep.
Another thing too is these should always swivel and spin. You should be able to, because I wear this sometimes like I wear this around my waist. And that's how I figured out this was a fake one. Started tearing. So I had been told it was real. This, it's harder when it's like this. And these are counterfeited a lot more because there's not as much detail to get right. These are the Neverfulls. And you've got, you know, the right rivets. You've got see how this doesn't really swivel?
Right, and the leather's really obviously cheap.
Yep. Well, and that's exactly right. And this, feel this pocket. See how flimsy that is? Okay, now this is a new one that I've never carried. When you look in this bag, I want you guys to be able to really see it because there's so many shysters out there that are trying to tell you something's real when it's not. So you see how this is all sewed in? Okay. Look in my real Louis. Do you see how it's actually a bottom? See what I mean? It's a bottom of a bag. It's not just the fabric run through the bag. It's up. And then feel this pocket. Feel that pocket.
Oh yeah, it's a lot thicker.
And the fabric is more of this. It's not this flimsy. See? And then the other thing is, this type of fabric and this fabric, when they sew it, they curve it. See, it's not just a single, even though it is single stitched, and this is single stitched, this is rolled inside when it's single stitched. The edging is beautiful. And then if you look at the lines in it,
they all match up.
They all match up. It's perfect. And then again, look. See how this swivels?
Yeah.
See how my lock swivels? See how this one tries to swivel, but really, really doesn't. See, you hear it?
Yeah, it's popping.
It's popping. Their hardware is impeccable. Same on these guys. Their hardware, and now this has the raised like those others. So it is real. Their hardware does use the raised as well. But what I want to show you is, you see how this is attached? Look how it's sewn in. See, it's sewn through. Not only is it through the purse, but it's through the pocket. So, see how this pocket is not attached to anything? Okay, this is sewn in. It looks like that, right? It does to me. See? Looks pretty good, right? Until you realize it's not sewn through the bag, it's sewn under the lining. So you have no idea. Because it should be completely beautiful, sewn through the bag. The little ones have their numbers right here.
Is that one real?
These are all real. I just haven't carried them yet. I've got the receipts on them. The other, this is one. So this is what I do with the fakes, just to give you guys an idea. This was actually not a bad fake, but you see where it's cut off in the seam in there? And then if you look on your edges, it's just like, this is just rolled. But I use them as displays because they're fun, and I don't mind you know, destroying them, because I would never sell something that wasn't real.
Yeah.
This one, which you see, the fabric, see how impeccable the YLs are across it?
Mm-hmm.
So, unfortunately for me, this one, my bird decided she was going to eat. So this one, that's another thing. The rubber on the edges, see how this is just peeling?
Yeah.
It should have a very thick coat of rubber along the edge of the purse if your bird didn't eat it. Or if you didn't eat it. But she, I'd leave it in the car, and sometimes I wasn't paying attention, and she had a field day with it. So I ended up going to be keeping this one forever. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. My husband. Hey, baby. Sorry about that, guys. He would get his feelings hurt if I didn't answer. He had no idea what I was doing. I hope you guys enjoyed this educational moment. And again, I say, I am not an expert. I just take a long time to look at things and have made some incredibly stupid mistakes that I'd like to save you guys from making. Please let me know if you found this interesting and educational, and that you got something out of it, because that's what an educational moment's all about. And I thank you for your time, and you guys have a good night.
Thank you, Laurie. We'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.